quiet misunderstanding most people live with, a quiet pressure that follows them everywhere they go. It shows up in conversations, in silence, in the smallest mistakes, in the smallest pauses. It shows up even when nothing is actually happening. It's the feeling of being watched, not literally, but mentally, as if every move, every word, every expression is being examined by people around you. Most people don't talk about this feeling. They just carry it. Some carry it lightly, some carry it heavily, but almost everyone carries it. You can see it in the way someone replays a conversation long after it's over, in the way they apologize for things that didn't need an apology, in the way they walk into a room and immediately think of what others see when they look at them. It's not vanity. It's not insecurity. It's not arrogance. It's simply human. Psychology has a name for this quiet pressure. It's called the spotlight effect. The spotlight effect describes a simple truth. People believe others notice them far more than they actually do. Most people walk through life as if there's a light shining directly on them, broadcasting every flaw, every mistake, every awkward moment to the world around them. But the world isn't actually watching. Most people are simply too occupied with their own spotlight. It's strange when you think about it. Everyone is focused on themselves, yet everyone believes that everyone else is focused on them. You can see this in everyday life. Someone trips slightly, and for the rest of the week, they think people still remember it. Someone mispronounces a word, and they replay it for hours, as if the world saved the moment and placed it in a mental archive. Someone laughs too loudly in a quiet space and thinks about it the entire day. Someone forgets a detail in a conversation and believes they appeared foolish. Most people feel exposed even when nothing happened, even when no one noticed, even when no one cared. The spotlight effect makes small moments feel large. It stretches seconds into memories. It transforms harmless interactions into social events that feel unforgettable, but only to the person who experienced them. And the interesting part is this: almost every person alive believes they are being noticed, judged, evaluated far more than they actually are. Yet almost no one notices others as much as they think. When you walk into a room, you're thinking about yourself. When someone else walks in, they're thinking about themselves. Everyone becomes the center of their own story, and only their own story. Most people aren't actors on a shared stage. They're separate stories happening in parallel. And yet, the mind tells a different story. It whispers, "They noticed that. They saw you stumble. They remembered what you said. They're thinking about you." But they're not. They rarely are. Most inner experiences aren't visible to the outside world, and most outside impressions are much softer than we believe. The spotlight effect isn't a flaw, it's simply a side effect of consciousness. The mind lives inside itself. It sees from one angle, your own. It feels from one center, your own. It observes from one perspective, your own. So it makes sense that the mind overestimates its own importance, not out of ego, but out of proximity. You are the closest observer of yourself. Everyone else is distant. But the mind forgets that. It assumes the closeness is shared. It assumes others see you the way you see yourself. It assumes others remember you the way you remember yourself. It assumes others think of you the way you think of yourself. But they don't. They rarely do. There's a quiet freedom hidden inside this pattern. If most people are thinking about themselves, then the pressure you feel belongs more to imagination than to reality. The spotlight is softer than it feels, and often it wasn't shining on you at all. This doesn't make life predictable. It doesn't remove uncertainty. It doesn't erase the moments that felt uncomfortable or awkward. But it does offer something quieter, a shift in how you understand the weight you place on yourself, a shift in how you interpret the moments you replay, a shift in how much importance you assign to eyes that weren't actually watching. Most people aren't remembering you, they're remembering themselves. The spotlight you feel may not disappear completely, but you might begin to see where the light was only imagined. And sometimes, that small shift is enough to make the world feel a little less sharp, a little less heavy, a little less observed. Not because life changed, but because the story did.